Well, next up we have the final of the men's K2 1,000 metres. And a few countries doubling up in there. Germany, 2 crews from Germany, 2 crews from Denmark. And Johnny, there's an interesting dynamic, especially at this time of the Olympic cycle, when it's not only competition out there to win the medals here on international stage, but also competition within the squads to get those places at the World Championships.
Yes, you have. Yeah, you always have that crews. Countries trying to choose who's going to represent them for the rest of the year, and then it's particularly spicy when you have 2 crews that potentially have medal-winning prospects, and only one of them can go to the World Champs to fulfil that.
So to a certain extent, as a spectator, you would assume that they're all thinking about the other competitors around them from different countries, but actually sometimes for them it can actually be a race-off, can't it? It can actually be sometimes it can actually be a head-to-head race-off for a place, can't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can have 2 crews, the same country, next lane to each other. They really care about is being ahead of the other. But then on some occasions that can propel them into the medals or to a big win as well.
Well, out there in lane 1 in this men's K2 1,000-metre final is Eivind Vold and Jon Amund Vold of Norway. In lane 2, that's Lithuania's Rikardas Nekriosas and Andrei Olinik. Of course, as we're just talking about, the big battle in the middle lanes will be between the 2 German crews, but also 2 Danish crews in this one as well. Lane 3, that's René Poulsen and Niels Boe. Got an apology to make to René Poulsen, who I said was 34 yesterday. I think I added about 4 years to his age. He won't be happy with that. So he's actually 30. It's not as old as he looks.
But he's just been around performing at a good level for a long time now.
It seems like he's been here for 34 years. So there we have those 2 centre lanes. 2 German crews, Germany's Max Hoff and Jakob Schopf, going head-to-head alongside Tobias Pascal Schulz and Victor Frank. One kind of relatively unknown, under-the-radar German crew against a really well-established, not necessarily a well-established crew, but 2 athletes who have won a lot of medals in their own right.
And it's interesting to see Max, not paddling with Marcus Gross, who he's had such a successful, time with. They obviously, for whatever reason, decide, trying out Jakob is worthwhile. So if they think that, then it could be a really special crew that we'll be watching today.
Hoff is 36 years old. Jakob Schopf is 19. So a huge age gap between those 2 German paddlers. Then out in lane 9, Riley Fitzsimmons and Jordan Wood of Australia. Really consistent pairing for Australia here. Both part of the K4 that won World Championship gold in 2017. And they will really fancy their chances at the medals in this race as well. Fitzsimmons and Wood took silver in the K2 500 yesterday. So we're underway in this men's K2 1,000-metre final. A long race ahead of them. World's best time is 3:04.940. So we've got a more than 3-minute race ahead of us. And at present, it's the younger crew of Schulz and Frank of Germany who have got out quickly, but Hoff and Schopf are staying with them stroke for stroke, inch for inch alongside them.
Both German crews are working really hard already. We saw that shot there of Schulz and Frank. They were really going for it at the start of a more than 3-minute race. That's brave, but perhaps that's what you need to do to be in the mix today.
Well, Schulz and Frank in lane 4 were the fastest qualifiers for this final, but they were just 0.1, just a tenth of a second ahead of the other German crew, Hoff and Schopf.
Another interesting crew in here. We have Brown and Imrie there. They were fantastic in the semi-finals yesterday. Really well improved crew from last year. It's great to see having 2 Australasian crews in the men's 1,000-metre A final. It's really good. We'll just see if they've got some energy left to push today.
So you can see the 2 crews still going head-to-head there. I can't separate them at the moment. It looks like maybe Hoff and Schopf are just, it's impossible to tell. It's impossible to tell, just exchanging lead.
Look at the design on that K2 on the right there from Frank and Schulz. Really interesting custom-built design where they've cut off the back of the boat into a really flat transom. It's quite an extreme design.
So Hoff and Schopf just nosing themselves into the lead as they come through the 500-metre mark. It looks like they've suddenly started to put down a little bit of extra power. Hoff, of course, has got that experience when it comes to race plans.
Yeah, this is a really scary part of the race. You're in the middle, but you really can't take your foot off the gas at this level, and that's maybe where this experience is showing.
Hoff is the reigning world champion in K2000, paddling with Marcus Gross. Also won the European Championships in 2016 and 2017. And Jakob Schopf, two-time junior world champion in K1 1000.
Yeah, he's an immense talent, stepping up to seniors so quickly.
And they really have a clear lead now. Hoff and Schopf of Germany in lane 5. They have clear water. They're coming through the 200-metre mark. What a classy race from that pairing. The race is on now for the medals behind them. It looks like Germany are in the lead and will take the gold. Can Schultz and Frank find anything else down this last 150 metres?
Yeah, but I think they've given too much too early, potentially. We've got Denmark coming up, and then we've got Australia over on this side as well. They put in a bit of a finish, but can they hold it now?
And it's so tricky coming down this last 100 metres. The legs are burning, the arms are burning, and the waves are causing you a lot of trouble. But what a performance from Hoff and Schopf of Germany. They will take the gold. It would also be Germany with the silver, with Denmark coming through at the end. Fantastic performance with them to take the bronze medal.
Yeah, Poznan and Bo, they really timed that well. But to be fair, you know, then Schultz and Frank, they held on despite really pushing early. They're still silver medal World Cup. It's extremely impressive.
Yeah, Schultz and Frank, really gutsy start for them, and looks like Max Hoff is puffing a little bit.
It's amazing to put yourself out there for that much pain, time and time again, as he's done. He's a real legend of the sport.
17 years between those two German paddlers. And Hoff actually won his first world title in 2009 when Schopf was just 10 years old.
Yeah, but I think he was wild water racing world champion 2006, I'd say, so that's even more of an extreme difference.
Another example of how wild water racing can really produce some exciting talent on the flat water sprint world stage.
A textbook leg drive on that slow motion there. You can really see how he's getting the hips around, doing as much as possible from the legs, just to offset the pain from the upper body.
There's a fourth place there, I think, for Lithuania, but a bronze medal. Gold there for Germany, and Germany takes second as well with bronze medal for Denmark. And as Johnny said, Max Hoff absolutely gasping after a painful 1,000 metres. .309.426, the unofficial time for Hoff and Schopf.
Yeah, really good time. Anything under 3:10 is really pushing it, and they really separated themselves from the rest of the field there. So